This is your channel messages for the 6th of February. Cancer. Isn't today Bob Marley birthday? Right, the Marley birthday. Okay, so Cancer, Aquarius. Getting something about Cancer, your connection to the people, or me getting something about your mom, your mom's connection to the people. Cancer, I see the whole thing with Glory Law, right? Is -13. No, I'm home today. Is -13. I ain't got no nigga and no nigga got me, right? I see the whole thing with Glory Law and how her family members are cursing her the fuck out because of the fact that Glory Law is not helping her family. Cancer rules a fourth home, right? I believe Glory Law was college educated, right? Okay, cool. So this is a shitty side of fame that people don't talk about. Dave Chappelle talked about the fact that because he did not take a $50 million deal, that they called him a crackhead and he had to run away to Africa and then come back. So Glorilla is going through what a lot of people go through when it comes down to fame, especially when you go from rags to riches. I'm sure Glorilla parents never wanted her to be a rapper. That's not their first choice. I'm pretty sure Glorilla parents wanted her to finish school, be a normal working nurse bitch, and just have a career. I'm pretty sure that's what they want for her. Can you imagine when Glorilla did tell our sister and our family and our friends for the first time ever say, I'm gonna be a rapper? You know what I think those hoes told her? You'll never be a rapper with that nose. And one thing, I like the fact that maybe at the end of her career, when she already blew up and she already did that hit, she changed her nose. No, I am never for plastic surgery. Never. I'm never for it. Because I feel like girls do plastic surgery for other girls. This is what I believe. Anyways, can you imagine how much her sister laughed at her? How her mother laughed at her? You better fix your nose. I'm just saying, like a lot of people did, and I believe that's what they play on. I know that her name is Glorilla, but yeah, like a gorilla with a flat nose, like how Glorilla nose did look. So I guess she named herself, she played on the words, but I'm just saying, can you imagine what people did say about her looks, especially her nose? You'll bitch, you ain't Beyonce, you ain't say my name, you ain't A. Marie, you ain't Kelly, right? But she made it. And now on vex because she make it and feel like she's obligated to honor. That's what happens to family members and friends when your friends say they have big dreams and you laugh at them. You don't get to ride the same wave. You talk about blood. Man, fuck blood, bitch. Fuck blood. You talking about motherfucking blood, bitch. If blood was so important, black people would have already claimed the wealth of white people already for the fucking and the raping that was happening on the slave plantation. So let's not bring up blood in this picture, sweetie. You are not the Kennedys. You're not Illuminati, you're not them. So yeah. So I don't know why people are upset. Why are you upset? That's what happens. Okay, so you get married to a man and the man beat you every day. And when you get rich, the man expect you to take care of him. Do you think that's fair? Okay, cool. And let me tell you something. I like the fact, again, I'm never for plastic surgery, but at least Gloria did wait at the end of her career for change her nose. I'm pretty sure her family members probably teased her about her nose. Just like how Michael Jackson said that his insecurity came from his father telling him that he had an ugly nose. He would never make it in the career with a nose like that. Okay? But he did. And he made it bigger than his father. Didn't Michael do that? Gloria made it bigger than... I don't know who is our cousin, auntie, niece, nephew, but I'm just saying she made it even though... You see, when fans come for you, it's something different. You don't know these people. You don't know who the fuck these people are. They're trolls, they're haters, they're nobodies. They're never going to be shit. But you see, when you come from your family members, when you come from people you love, it hurts a different way. Ask a man when him growing up, if his mother ever tell him say him ugly versus a girl telling him ugly, who it hurt more when that is said to him? Does it hurt him heart more if a random girl tell him say him ugly? That him don't know, I don't know this bitch, or mother tell him say him ugly? Which one? So I'm just saying, you bitches, you niggas don't get to enjoy Glorilla's success. I'm pretty sure when I laughed at her when she said she wanted to be a rapper. Rap her. The fuck you can't rap? Bitch, you better rap at FedEx. Bitch, you better Amazon that rap. Bitch, you better rap it like motherfucking Canada Post. You better rap it that way. So I'm just saying, Like, family members are going to be fucking bitter. It comes with fame. It comes with the dark side of fame. Okay? So don't feel bad if your mom expected to retire on a beach somewhere when that whole sabotage your career your whole life. Don't expect your family members or friends to live lavish lives because their sisters and brothers made it in life when you did not believe in a dream when the dream was coming up. They always say that strangers will believe in you. It's always the people who you don't know is going to give you the opportunity. It's not the people around you. It's not the people close to you. Usually that's what happens. The people around you and close to you, that's what breeds jealousy. Anyways, Cancer, getting something about your mother. I'm not sure if your mother feel like you owe your career to her, therefore she's supposed to benefit. But if she was a shitty mother, she was a shitty mother. Let's go ahead and go into your reading. Cancer. Never ever feel obligated. People, never feel obligated to your parents. They could have chose to have an abortion. Remember that. Let's go. First card out is Illuminati. Bitch, you ain't Illuminati talking about motherfucking blood. We don't give a fuck about blood, slut. Blood is thicker than water. And oatmeal is thicker. I don't know if anybody know this. We also have MK Ultra. Yeah, I'm not sure who's trying to guilt you, who is trying to stop you, who is trying to fucking punish you. Bitch, we don't give a fuck. Let's continue the reading. Yeah, me getting a get in. Nobody believe you I get in. Nobody believe you I make it in. You're on stages performing for people. Nobody believed it. And then when you get on, everybody feel like they're supposed to benefit off you. Did anybody believe in you? Did anybody sponsor your dream? Did anybody watch your mixtape? Do you have cheerleaders around you or you have haters? Haters don't get praise, they don't get acknowledged, and they sure don't get to benefit from a career. The fuck you talking about? You don't give a fuck about blood, slut. Fuck out of here. We also have Michael. Warrior and protector leading armies of angels. We have Satan. Yeah, you think Satan give a fuck about blood? When you offer them your firstborn, did Satan don't say, you know what? I was thinking that was your firstborn child. I feel like the neighbor's kids is better to sacrifice because I feel like your kid is doing so well in school. He has such a promising career. Probably I could get his soul by 18. Satan don't care about blood. And neither does their family when they want money. They don't care about blood. Satan. We have Bible. And God doesn't care the fuck about blood either, bitch. He sacrificed his only fucking son. You think God give a fuck about blood? You think God was like, I don't want to sacrifice my child, but I feel like there's an athletic child down the road. He's really looking forward to being in the Blue Jays, and I feel like I wanted my son to be in the Blue Jays, so let me just sacrifice the neighbor's son. Yeah, Bible, God sacrificed his own son. Your kid going to die for what you want. Somebody else's kid will not. Your daughter are dead, not someone else's daughter. Your son are dead. Oh, your son probably are dead. Woo, girls, we're safe. The sons are going to die, not the daughters. Let me stop this. Wait. Yeah. So believe me, you will not take the fall, okay? Especially when you're a girl. Jesus was a man. Let the man deal with it. We have Cancer. Yeah, Cancer is a feminine energy. Cancer rules the mother. Cancer is the breast. Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah, so Cancer, Illuminati, yeah, we're getting a get-in, and your mother vexed, she pissed. She probably wanted to be on the red carpet with you, telling people how much, you know, you're supposed to be thanking your mom. Everything you do in your career, you owe it to your mom because she gave you life. Well, that whore could have had an abortion if she wanted to continue with her life. So don't be a sad bitch. Stay at the motherfucking back hole who fucked without a wedding ring, having kids out of wedlock abomination. I know your abomination kid, make it in the Illuminati, and your blood clot vex. Anyways, let's go ahead and go into your reading, because these parents are getting on my fucking nerves. Let's go. Cancer. First card out is the Six of Cups, Cancer. The Six of Cups is your card. Could I say that? You are Pisces. I'm getting apology. Someone wants an apology. Cancer rules the mother. So you want your mother to apologize to you. Or you are expected to apologize to your mother about I don't fucking know what. Ask her if the man who did fuck her, which is your dad, who left her to be in hardship, ask her, did he apologize to you? No. So why the fuck does she want an apology from you? Let's continue and go ahead and reading. We have a 9 of Wands. Yes. Okay, so somebody going guilty into an apology. You're getting guilt. You're being guilted. Look what I done for you. You're supposed to do that. Ho. Nobody tell you to fuck a man who never committed to you, even if the man was my father. Even if the man was Glorilla's father. Nobody told you to do that. Who tell you to do that? The church? The church could never tell you to do that. Because in the Catholic Church, you could not have a baby out of wedlock. You'd be forced into abortion. You think the Vatican is welcoming single mothers? You Illuminati bitch. You think that the fucking Vatican, the whole church is full of single dads, single moms? All of them are married people coming in with kids born under wedlock. So you could never be a part of the Catholic Church. You don't get an abortion if they ever found out that you had a baby without being married. It's an abomination to bring a kid into this universe under the Catholic law without having a fucking ring on your finger, slut. I don't know what the fuck these parents want to feel like kids. You never appreciate anything I did for you. I sacrificed so much. Brody, you're the parent. You could have chose abortion. Remember? You don't remember you could do it? You never believe in it? Just like how you never believe in a Glorilla's dreams. Let's continue the reading. We have a 7 of Pentacles. Maybe yeah, somebody going to talk about how much I'm sacrificed for you. Yeah. And what did you sacrifice for that nigga who impregnated you? Did you stop going to work? Did you sacrifice your dreams? Did that nigga tell you to be a stay-at-home mom? And the nigga never fall through on him plans? I know you had to sacrifice because you didn't want to bring a daughter. That's what you get. What the fuck you don't want? You don't going to feel the wrath of God, I swear. When you have babies out of wedlocks, and then when you say that abortion is so bad and people not supposed to have abortion, when you're breeding up like rats. Couples who make kids out of wedlock don't have wealth. You know that? They don't have wealth. The kids in Africa who beg on the TV, they never stop begging. They never beg to a point and them say, you know what, we have enough money, we can feed everybody. And any babies who are coming up, we can feed them too. They will always beg. Because poverty, kids born in poverty. Like, I don't know what the fuck you thought this was, sweetheart. Somebody going to talk about money and sacrifices they made for you. You're supposed to do that. If you did chose abortion, you wouldn't have to choose spend no money. Especially in Canada. They offer it for free. And we have the Empress. Yeah. You make it now. I'm getting when you're younger, somebody used to criticize you about how you look. And I say, you're not this person, you're not that. Your sister is prettier. You know your sister is prettier than you. Feel like if anyone who used to do this is supposed to be a sister. I'm getting no slut, it was you, bitch. Every bitch is beautiful, but not a lot of bitches are talented. And that's where these bitches fall off. They look good when they stand up and be a model, but when they talk, they sound like a dog. They sound like a fucking dog when they talk. Let's go. We have the Justice card. I'm getting some out of Libra. Where somebody's going to sue you, literally, they're going to sue them, going to bring her to court. You know, when she didn't have this, I used to do this. Yes. And what was every other sibling doing? Glorilla was sleeping on the floor with her siblings. Why the siblings never have dreams and ambitions? Because they wasn't as strong as Glorilla. Glorilla was coming from the same blood clot floor. All of her mother who work at FedEx, asleep on the same floor. Her sister who work at we don't know where, asleep on the same floor. Glorilla asleep on the same floor. But the ambitions were different. And you want to feel guilty and obligated to you? Because when all of them asleep on the floor, her mother try to clock in at FedEx, you are go work and she sit on the right. It's -13 weather. I don't own a dog because I don't need no fleas. What do I not have? What do I not have right now? But I don't have a lot. I mean, I'm sleeping on the fucking floor. I don't even have food. I also don't have a nigga. I ain't got no nigga and no nigga ain't got me. Glorilla, go get a motherfucking job, ho. You don't. Why are you making your sibling feel bad because your sibling and you came from eat out of the same one pot, but your sibling had dreams and ambitions and were braver than you, and you're vexed? Perhaps if you had put more trust and more confidence behind your sibling, you would reap the rewards. We Bear the Five of Pentacles, yeah. I'm getting somebody them a struggle. Somebody a struggle. I'm struggling. And fame don't mean you have money. Fame doesn't equivalent to money. Wendy Williams had fame. Did she have her money? No. People take her money from her. Just because she live in the house where she live in, it don't mean she have money. So yeah, I feel like you feel like something is just for all the times they treat me this way, for all the times when they beg your money and they deny me. Well, now you're gonna live on it, and now people have to watch you succeed, and you'll never fall off. Your family or your parents cannot feel obligated to you when Illuminati call you, you will get the sacrifice. You think them give a fuck when you're homeless and you go through initiation? The family members add to the pressure. Them will add to it. Them now say, no, I'm not gonna do it. Look on the fucking guy who I talk about, man, for 100 mil, you can get my soul. And the real ass nigga checked him and said, just show you your character exactly. You sell your soul for 100 mil? Some people say, yeah. But look on it, Cancer. That means there's people out there that would sell them soul. And him a fake rasta anyway, so don't even mind him fucking locks, right? That mean if two niggas can stand on a podcast and say this and it went so viral, you know what that mean? Your friends, your family members, your sister and brother, do all of them probably have a price too. Him admit it out loud and him laugh and think everybody gonna laugh with him. Nigga, nobody not laugh when we talk about our soul. Our soul. And they must say, yeah, you know, I would say my soul. Like, nigga, you wouldn't say this. Nigga, look on the shoes you have on, nigga. Look on that nigga's watch. I saw your motherfucking car. This nigga acting like he won't sell his soul too. No, nigga. No. Because the first thing I always think about when selling my soul is, what am I going to do with the money? Okay, me have 100 million. What am I going to do with the money? What am I going to do with it? Am I going to buy a house and car, and that's what the house was equivalent to my fucking soul? The car was? All of this jewelry, it represents my soul. What am I going to do? Why am I want to be so rich? Why? So fast. What am I going to do with the money being that rich that fast? Are your soul, brody? That means you have people out here that will really, you friend them. If people come to them and say, you sell out this friend for this money, they won't say, yeah. They will give people money for sell you out, just like how a man would offer for sell him soul for 100 mil. So you should know when it comes on to Hollywood, if a man can sell that out loud and say, you could get my soul for 100 mil, how much people are selling them soul for less? Because some people are saying, you don't have to give me 100 mil, you can give me 100,000. You can give me $10. You can give me $1. Some people are saying weird ass shit, but you come to show you that, yeah, you have some people who do this. So imagine how much them would take to sell you out, if them not give a fuck about them soul. And these are usually one to thank God first. And you should say, if there's niggas out there that's willing to sell them soul, and you should say, if a nigga is willing to pay you 100 million for your soul, that means souls are on the market. Soul upon the market. Because if this nigga willing to pay me 100 mil for my soul, I wonder what that nigga paid for his soul. That means soul upon the market. Okay, so what the value of female? What the value of female? Because it's not everybody get $100 million deal. Dave Chappelle got 50 million. Remember, not 100 mil. So the girl next door there, so how much of your soul? The woman will work up there, how much of your own? Then you have to think about that. And what is the currency and the worth of my soul? Why did I give me $100 million? What you can do with my soul that you would make a return on your 100 mil? Because record labels give nigga contracts to make a return. You got a deal. Him tell you, say, I'll give you 100 million for your soul. How much profit am I going to make on that? See, I know a nigga when I see one, just like Barack Obama. Let's continue the reading. One more. We have the 9 of Pentacles. Yeah. You think some of the girls them? Yeah, and that's usually what them do. Them sacrifice the girls' soul. The girls them. 10 of Swords. If somebody was supposed to betray you, they're not going to betray you. I'm getting something about a lot of women coming together, something about the Empress and the Knight of, yeah. Listen, you have to understand there are two different women. There are bitches who fuck and have babies out of wedlock. We don't give a fuck about your age or your look or the money what you have. That don't mean nothing when it comes down to the doctrine. There is a certain way and a formula for living on this planet by spiritual laws you have to follow. You don't get to break it because you're rich. You don't get to break it because you don't want to mix finances. You don't get to break it because you don't believe in it. It's not for you to believe. It's for you to obey. Just like you obey a fucking road sign. Whether you believe the U-turn was legal or not, you have to obey it, or there's consequences, right? Whether the way was cleared before you made that turn, whether you made an illegal turn and nobody was in the vicinity at that time to even see you, and somebody of the law see you, you still get punished. You're supposed to obey it. You don't get a free pass because how you weigh and how you look and how much money you have and because who you fuck with. So there's the Nine of Pentacles, which is the girls who have babies out of wedlock. Them deal with hair, nails, fashion, makeup, travel, beauty, basically always going to brunches, dinners. And again, them keep having babies out of wedlock, them keep having broken homes, and them have no blood clot, spiritual obedience. They are those type of girls. And those bitches always homeless. Those bitches daughters always grow up to deal with abusive men. Those bitches' daughters, even when them have money, even if they have money, them are gonna deal with abusive men. Look on Sky Jackson. Look how she have money, where you deal with abusive men. Look on Kiki Palmer. So much money and fame in the world. What she deal with? Abusive men. Look on Azalea. How much money she did have? Abusive men. Sierra. Look how much money and look how pretty she have. She have to deal with abusive men. Yeah, you have these type of girls. Then you have the girl them like Sierra who decides that I can't do this again. I can't just have baby like this again. I have to get married first. And then you have the Empress, the women them who do not add to the abomination that is already on earth. You have the bitches who believe that listen, a life is a life, and listen, as long as you're a woman and you provide life, you're supposed to bring life. And we don't believe in termination of pregnancy, and we don't believe in abortions. We believe that a baby's supposed to come here and they're a blessing. There's those broke bitches, uneducated bitches, and they're the women, the empresses, the leaders of society that knows that listen, you cannot have a baby unless you are married to a man. Just like how chances are you will never be the president or the prime minister of any country if you're not married. There's no value in single men. You should know that. There's no value. There's no value. The value comes from being with a blood clot woman. You should know that, man. You cannot do it without us. No way possible. Show me 2025 a single president. Show me a majority of the presidents who's single. Single men are not respected. You're respected when you're married. That means you're committing. Especially when you're married with kids. Now, whatever you do with your dirty moral ways for hide your blood clot presence from the political face is between you and your blood clot wife who is willing to take shit the same way her mother took shit from your father. But I'm just saying, when they look for politicians and these people, and especially prime ministers and presidents, they don't look for bachelors. They don't look for single men. They look for men who are married. You don't get to be with your girlfriend and be the fucking president. You don't get to be with your girlfriend and be the prime minister. You don't get to be with your girlfriend and have a baby with her and you want to run a country. Bitch, you couldn't even run your blood clot household. That slut got pregnant without a ring and you think you can run this country? Sweetie, we don't want our teenage daughters thinking it's cool to have babies out of wedlock when your wife is clearly a whore. Perhaps if you married out your wife, teenage daughters will look up to her and say, wow, she's a married woman and she's with her husband is the president, not her baby father. So you should know which women are you listening to society. The dumb bitches who could have chose abortion but didn't, and now they resent their daughters because their daughters was braver than them and made better choices than them to not get pregnant. Or you can listen to the woman that tells you in order to be a successful woman, not by money, not by so-called status, but by the laws of what it is to be a woman born into this dimension, you have to get married before you bring life. And if you don't, then you're adding to the abomination that's already here. Cancer, I'm going to leave it here. Until next time, bye.